Hello, everyone. Welcome to William and the Magic Box. Today on our show, you're going to have Sarah. Sarah is from Suffolk in England, in the UK. So let's see what Sarah has to say. Enjoy the interview. Sarah. Hello, Sarah. How are you?
Lovely to meet you.
Nice to meet you too. So tell me, how was your day today?
Today was a good day. Yeah, thank you. Different. Trying to organise lots of different things at the moment, so my head is a bit woo. But yeah, it's good. How was your day?
Was good as well. I think
Yeah,
it's the autumn is here, I think.
definitely colder, isn't it?
You know what? I love this season. It's my favorite season of the. Of course, I like summer, I like the other season as well. But for some reason, I think because of my birthday, somebody told me once that you feel very connected when your birthday season is. And I was like, oh my
Yeah,
God.
yeah,
So I just like the autumn. There's something beautiful about it. So yeah, I start to get my blanket, extra blanket, so everything is kind of settled.
yeah. Hot chocolate,
Yeah.
getting cozy. I love that. I miss my log burner because I used to have a log burner in my other house and I loved it. Oh, just getting toasty around the log burner, but don't have a fire in this house, so never mind.
Tell me where you're from, Sarah.
Where am I from?
Yeah?
So I'm from originally Colchester, Essex
Okay.
in the UK, and now I live in Suffolk.
And
So
why did you change from Colchester to Suffolk?
I wanted to get into the rural, so that it's more fields and just sort of more sunsets, more beautiful places to run and walk, and just be surrounded by just, nature rather than traffic,
And all your family are back in Colchester.
Pardon?
All your family are back your hometown.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. My mum lives the other side near Norfolk. And my dad, he's in Colchester still. And a lot of my daughter's family, the other side, her dad's family is all in Colchester. But we're here, me and my daughter, we're here in Suffolk, and we're just like soaking up all the. Not against Colchesterians or whatever we call them, but I don't know. I feel more at home here. Everybody's a little bit more chilled out.
Amazing. Sarah, so let's start the interview talking about your career as a singer, a songwriter, as an artist. So tell me how everything started.
How it all started. How did I start singing?
Yes, how things got together.
So I started singing when I was about 4,
Oh,
and I started recording myself on a little tape, on a very old Sony tape that used to press play and record. I used to make up songs in my bedroom. Then I sent some stuff off to Stars in Their Eyes, thinking I could go on it at 8 years old. No,
wow.
they wouldn't accept you till you're 18. And I don't know, I had a performance bug. I just wanted to be a performer. I just, no matter what, I was in all the shows at the schools. I got all the parts in all the like pantomimes and things like that. And I just loved singing to an audience. And I just loved making people happy and the reactions that people had. I was just like, I did that. I did that, and it just felt uplifting. Like it's carried me through to just keep doing it. So yeah, I've just never stopped really, but I've had lots of jobs and now I'm not giving in. Like this is my journey. I'm not stopping now.
Amazing. Oh, wow. And growing up, did you have the support of your parents, your family at the time?
So a lot of my friends and family know that I'm a singer through and through, but a lot of my family were like, "Come on, Sarah, get real. This is not a job. You can't do this as a job. Why not? Because you can't get a regular income. No singers get paid proper money until you're famous. So you need to have another job. So I've done hairdressing, I've worked in insurance, I've worked in a bank, I've worked in every supermarket there is. And my favourite job was working in a school actually. Um,
Uh-huh.
and I was surrounded by music.
Wow.
Um, and I was looking after a little boy and he went off and he used to write songs with me when he used to go off into his I don't know, when he was triggered, say, we'd go off and write a song together, and
Wow.
he loved that, and I was like, oh, literally I can write songs with anyone. What am I doing? And then yeah, I left. I left and started doing radio jingles, started doing stuff for TV, pitching, and then um like my one of my ex-boyfriends actually set me up a gig for my 18th birthday. Um,
Wow,
and he got some mini discs printed for me and literally bought a whole PA system for me as a surprise and set me up with
amazing.
a gig. And that was my present. I was like, I've got a gig. What? And I've had my first gig in a pub at 18 and it was just bizarre, but it was amazing. And I was like, I'm really doing this. And it just felt like a really big moment for me.
Wow. It's amazing when you find out from early age your gift, your passion. I think it's amazing for you to be able to explore it. You know, it's just because it's you, it's part of you, it's your truly self on there. So there's nothing you can do about it. It's it, isn't
I
it?
can't, like even my daughter said something to me tonight and she said, Mum, you act like you've got loads of years left sometimes, and you say about this plan, this plan, this plan, and this plan. When are you going to do all this? And I was like, I just am. Like, there is no age limit. But she just said, well, the 6-year-old inside of you is screaming to get on a stage right now. So just go do that. Prioritize.
Amazing. Love it.
So literally, I've created a monster that tells me all the things I tell her.
Oh, sweet, very sweet.
Oh,
Sarah, so during the interview, I'm going to explore a bit more about your life and also about your journey so far, okay?
coolio.
Are you ready to go on a beautiful journey through your memories in life and share your point of views?
Okay, great.
Amazing. Welcome to William and the Magic Box. So I have here my best friend. Of random fun questions. So what I'm going to do, I'm just going to play a song just for us to relax before the first question, okay?
Okay.
Let's do it.
Woo!
Right, so before we start the game, during the journey, if it comes up a question that you don't want to answer, you don't want to talk about, always can change, okay?
Okay.
Amazing. First question is, which movie had a big influence on you?
Oh, that is a very good question. Um, like in all of my years,
Yeah?
it's Castaway
Wow, tell me why.
because I at the first part of the movie I was like, why isn't he talking? This is depressing. But you know when he got obviously you've obviously seen it, yeah? When he was stranded.
Castaway is about those couples that go to the beach and they have this. Is this one or not?
No, it's Tom Hanks. And he has a plane crash and then he ends up on an island by himself.
Yes, of course, absolutely. I know which one. Sorry.
Yeah, so I was really taken back to
Yeah.
start with because I was like, this is tragic. What is he going to do? And I don't know, it really had an impact on me because it made me feel like we just take things for granted, water, you know,
Mhm.
food, companionship, people to talk to. I mean, he actually ended up making friends with a ball, and I can really relate to that. And when Wilson escaped, obviously he was bobbing along the sea. He was going, Wilson, I was sobbing. I was literally sobbing my eyes out because I really felt that.
You're kind of person that prefer to go to see a movie in the cinema. You prefer to watch at home.
Um, well, I used to say at home, but now they've got these lovely little sofas in the cinema and you can order food and it's get all cozy. So yeah, I would say like a nice Curzon or a nice sort of, Empire one. Yeah, I
Which
quite like cozy cinemas now.
which one was the last movie you watched in the cinema?
Oh, she'll tell me off. Oh, Wicked. It was Wicked.
Wicked. I
Yeah,
see. Did
yeah.
you like it?
Yeah, loved it. Loved it.
Beautiful. Amazing. Let's do it. Next question. Okay, Sarah. Next question is, what's the best compliment have you ever received?
Best compliment. That is a really good question. Um, so my childminder, when I was little, she kind of set me up for life because she always used to say, "Your eyes are a bluest sky," and the purest of turquoise ocean. Like she used to say that to me all the time, really lifted me up. And I think because she used to say it to me all the time, it's stuck. So she's given me that confidence and made me feel like I've got lovely, nice eyes. So
Beautiful.
that's quite impactful for me, you know?
Saying that, when you think about yourself, when you analyze yourself, what's the biggest joy of being you? What do you like the most about being Sarah?
What do I like the most about being Sarah? Um, what you mean in looks or
Well, about
personality?
yourself, about yourself. What do you like the
Okay.
most about?
I like that I can find something to smile about all the time.
Tell me
There's
about it.
always something to smile about, right?
That's true. And why is that?
Because you can't do anything about the past. You can
Hmm.
learn from it, but you can't change it. So you have to think, right, I can't do that, but what can I do? Oh, I'll do that, you know? So I've tried to teach myself to see the good in it or
Hmm.
the good in something before. And it's really hard. As you get older, as your hormones change, you get more moody. But you know, it's a struggle sometimes, but I am quite a positive person and I like to bring that positivity to other people where I can. So I like that about myself, that I can make someone else happy or try to anyway.
And you always have this mindset. You always been this way.
Yeah. And you know what? A lot of my friends say to me that I am their sunshine.
Oh
And
wow.
and one of my friends, Zoe, her mum used to childmind me actually. She said she's like a sister to me, and she sometimes messages me. If I don't put anything on my Instagram story, she messages me and says, "Are you okay?" Like, because I look at your posts every day to cheer myself up. And when
That's
you
so
don't post, I want to make sure that you're okay because you're like
wow.
my little ray of sunshine. And I just think that's such a compliment, isn't it?
Wow. And besides your daughter, which person in your life, in your family, you feel more close to right now?
Who do I feel more close to?
Right now.
Did you say not my daughter?
Yeah, besides your daughter, because I'm
Oh, okay.
sure.
Okay, well, do you know what? I have so many people that are so close to me.
Yeah.
Um, and I feel really close to and I know this sounds cheesy, but I have such a strong following of people on my platforms that I've developed such lovely friendships with them. They know me and I just feel really close to them. And when I go live and they're there, it makes me feel so appreciated and so that like they've got my back, you know? And they come
Right.
to as many as my shows as they can. And I just feel really close to them because I spend my life live streaming. So I
Okay.
feel like I'm getting to know them as well. Little jokes, little quirkiness, you know, there's so many people that I need to thank really because they keep uplifting me to do what I do. Making a difference to them is making a difference to me. So yeah.
Okay, so let's see that all your community, people who always, they are part of your life, they are cheering up for you, they are always there. They're watching this interview right now, and you have a moment, an opportunity to send them a message. What would you say? They're watching.
I'd say thank you so much for believing in me and keeping me in such a safe space.
Beautiful, amazing. Next question, let's do it. Okay, Sarah, before the next question, tell me what's the biggest joy of being a singer? What do you like the most about your career?
Um, Meeting new people, traveling,
Uh-huh.
um, connecting with people through my music. It's just such a joy. One of my songs called Sunflower has had over 82,000 reels made on Instagram. And I get to look at a different set of reels every single day by all people all over the world, how they've connected with that song. And it's an uplifting song. And because of it, I get new followers who actually appreciate me for who I am because they're already appreciating my music. So they already know me a little bit, you know?
That's amazing.
So being able to connect with people all over the world and be able to see one of my goals is to go and perform in Japan because that's where that song's listened to the most.
Really? Oh, wow.
Yeah.
That's incredible.
I would love to go to Japan. That's
Wow.
on it's on my list, that my daughter thinks is I'm too old for now.
Oh. Next question for you is, when have you been the most happy?
When have I been the most happy? Um, when my daughter was born,
Wow.
um, I was elated that I'd created a human. I couldn't believe it. I couldn't believe that I was actually holding a precious gift and that she was
Wow.
mine, you know? Um, I still can't get over that moment. And do you know what? When she was born, I was actually sick. I was sick. I was overwhelmed and I was sick. And I had to ask her dad to take her from me because I was worried I was going to be sick on her because I was fat. I just couldn't get it. And what made it really sad is that she was the second baby to be born that year because she was born on New Year's Day.
Oh my God.
Yeah, and unfortunately, the first baby of that year passed away,
Oh, wow.
and I found out, and I was absolutely heartbroken because the person that I'd been sharing the ward with I felt so guilty and grateful at the same time that I got to take my baby home and that her
Wow.
baby died. I was just like, oh, and Francesca was like the second baby of that year to be born, but
Oh,
the first baby obviously that survived that. It was just such a bittersweet sort of feeling because I think I was sick because of that, because of finding that out. And then
wow.
also sick because I couldn't believe how lucky I was. So that
Okay.
was my most happiest. And the second time I was the most happiest is when I walked on Broadway in Nashville for the first time by myself. And literally was like a child in a sweet shop, just did not know where to go next first. I was,
Tell me the how did it happen? Tell me about the feeling. How did it get there for you to be able to win that?
what, Nashville?
Yeah.
Because I just wanted to go. And
Uh-huh.
I thought I can't wait any longer. I just booked my ticket. Um and I spoke to my friend because he books like hotels all the time. I was like, look, Ryan, get me a good deal. I want to go to Nashville for 3 weeks. He goes, are you crazy? That's a long time. I was like, yes, I know. I've got things to do. So I just knew I'd spend the first week there investigating and then the second 2 weeks performing everywhere as possible, like I could. A lot of people were saying to me, you can't just go to Nashville, you've got to organise it, you've got to get things booked up first, blah, blah, blah. I was like, I don't care, blah, 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 blah. I just want to go.
Uh-huh.
Best thing I've ever done because
Wow.
I was on my own, but I was scared. And a lot of things happened to me that could have been really dangerous, but I managed to blag my way out of it. Um, yeah, it was a real moment of growth for me. It kind of helped me to realize to stay true to yourself. I know best. My gut instinct to go was right. I had to go.
For sure. It's about intuition. You just know it. It's just like your intuition talking to you, for sure. Saying that, do you think happiness is a choice?
What's that?
Do you think happiness is a choice?
Do I think happiness is a choice? That's a good question as well. I think how you tell your brain that you're thinking is a
Yeah,
choice.
right.
Um, so I've done a lot of courses where I've tried to train my mind to do sort of self-development and like empowerment because I was part of a skincare company for nutrition and we
Okay.
did a lot of TED Talks and I went to Vegas and listened to Mel Robbins and listened to Eric Worre and those people like got in my head. So he was the amount of abuse that I got from Eric Worre, honestly, like he's like, "What are you talking about, man? You're going to the top. You're going to the top. You keep saying it. You're going to the top." I was like, all right, I'm going to the top." Like he won't let you talk bad about yourself. It's like, if you don't feed your mind with good stuff, you ain't got good stuff in there.
I love it.
So
You
yeah, Eric Moray, Mel Robbins, like the 5 Second Rule, Eat That Frog, all those books, all those audio books, because I'm rubbish at reading. Um, yeah, I used to listen to them all the time when I was running, just listen to all the audio books. They've really helped me train my mind. Like, there's no room for negative energy in there. There's just no room.
I could picture yourself listen to the book like when you was saying, "We need to go to the top. You want the top?" I'm like, okay. I'll be there.
Sometimes, like my friend said to me, sometimes your songs are really preachy, Sarah, and I don't mean it to become preachy, but I feel like because I've learned things, I want to put them in my songs, you know?
Really agree.
And I wanted to, because I'm doing a songwriting challenge this month, so I'm writing a song every single day.
Oh my God.
December. So I wanted to ask you at the end of it, if that's okay, if you can think of a topic for me that I'll write a song about today.
I love it. I'm glad you said that before, so I have time to think about it.
Yeah, I am. I'm just giving you a little warning.
Amazing. 3 questions
Cool.
left. Let's do it. Next question is, what's the biggest risk have you ever taken?
The biggest risk. Um, oh, that's a very good one. Getting a mortgage
Okay.
because
Tell me why.
I got made redundant 3 months later,
Wow. Wow, wow.
and I was literally only 18. I was very scared.
My God.
So, so because of that, that has set me up for life. Because if it wasn't for me having a mortgage at 18, I wouldn't have a house right now. Because I wouldn't be able to afford one. As a musician, we get paid hardly anything. We got 0.003p a stream. So I'm very lucky that I've always had a house in my adult years.
Wow.
And it's always been my own house. And that was my risk because all of my friends were like, come on, we're going out, we're going on holiday, da, 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 da. I can't afford it, can't afford it. So all I've ever said is I can't afford it because I've had that as a commitment for my whole adult life. But
Wow.
it was a good risk because I'm now able to live the life that I want to live because of it. So I had to sacrifice it early on. But now I'm like, and that's probably why when I go out and have a drink, I'm a lightweight because I never used to go out. I never used to drink because I like every time I have a drink, I'm a mess. I can't do it. My body's like, what are you doing? I'm always working at weekends. So when I have a weekend off and go and have a drink, it's a nightmare.
What's the meaning of life for you, Sarah?
Meaning of life.
Yes.
Wow. These are really deep questions. I love it. To fulfill everything that you feel that you can do.
Wow. Tell me a life lesson that life has taught you that you feel very grateful for it.
Life has taught me
Yeah, like a lesson that you go like, you know what, I'm very grateful for that.
that you can't judge anyone. You
Mm-hmm.
don't know what anyone is. You don't know what they're going through. And to be kind because kindness means everything. Like if you think that someone looks lovely, tell them because that means so much.
So true. So true. And
And
sometimes those little gestures, little, as you said, the little compliments, something very simple, it can change other people's day, week, life. You
when
never
someone
know.
says something nice to me, I mean, when I used to work in a school, I used to have a notebook with me because the children would speak such truth and I'd write things down that they said. And if I want to feel good, I just literally read through all the little notes
Wow.
because all the things that it literally would lift me up. And another little girl that I used to teach called Jasmine, she used to say, Sarah, are you okay? I was like, what do you mean? She goes, you haven't got any blue on today. You normally wear blue every single day. It's your colour.
Oh my God, that's amazing.
6 years old, 6 years old.
It's
And then,
incredible how
and
children spot the thing. They see it.
It's just so amazing, William, isn't it? Like
Yeah. Yes.
I used to take a bottle of water with me into school, and I used to put fruit in it, like strawberries, cucumbers, mint, right?
Yeah.
And children be like, "What have you got? Why have you got salad in your bottle, Sarah?" And I'll be like, "Because it infuses the water, and I don't have to have any squash." Within about 3 weeks of the first start of term, all the children bought fruit in their bottles. I
Oh,
didn't tell them to, but because they all thought, "Oh, I want to do it," and then someone done it. It was like a trend. And then the teacher went to me, "What have you done?" Like, look at them. They want to be you, Sarah. I'm like, "Oh, that's so cute." But the parents were like, "No, it's great because we don't need any squash now. They just want fruit in their bottle." It's just that
no,
was a compliment to me.
no, imagine those kids now grown up and they go like, I remember that teacher, I remember Sarah about the imagine they sharing their story with other colleagues.
Well, my guitarist little girl, she's now like well, I think she's 16 now, and we've been working together for like the last decade. And he said something to me the other day, and he went, "Gracie always said, Sarah said to me once, if it's in a packet, it's not food." And she still says it now. Sarah said, if it's in a packet, it's not food. And that's another compliment to me.
I remember that for sure. I remember that.
I'm just that preachy girl that goes on about health. I can't
Oh,
help it. I can't help it.
two questions left. Let's do it. Okay, before the next question, tell me about your inspiration to write your songs. Do you have like some schedules? Of course, now you are doing a challenge, but besides that, do you have some kind of, you need to have some moments or you need to set up a schedule or it just come naturally for you?
I can't plan it.
Hmm.
The only time that I've planned it obviously is this writing challenge this now, and I've actually asked people to give me a topic so then I can, you know, get on with it. But um, I went to a songwriting retreat in Scotland, and it was so beautiful because we were surrounded by nothing but nature,
Hmm.
and that type of environment really inspired me. Um,
Oh,
Now I think that's what made me want to come and live in Suffolk because
right.
I was as closest to nature as I was going to get. There was no mountains or lochs, but I've got a few fields, and I'm literally half an hour from the beach, so that's really nice. Um, so yeah, sunsets inspire me. I'm
Hmm.
very inspired by like strong feelings. So if I'm in a cafe or someone, or I hear someone having an argument, or I feel someone really happy, or I feel like an old couple holding hands or something like that. That's the type of thing that I'm like, oh, you know, not intentionally, but if something grips me and makes me feel something, I'm writing it down and then I'll write a song about it, or I'll, you know, I'll in,
Wow.
I'll basically piece it all together so that I can have one song out of it. But it's all different types of stuff, and we get given a brief sometimes when we're at a songwriting workshop in London. I sometimes
Uh-huh.
attend the songwriting workshops, and I've got such a lovely collection of songwriting friends. Sometimes we'll meet up if we get an idea, and I'll say, do you want to work on this with me? And then we have a Zoom meeting, and then we'll just do some songwriting. Like I've been writing songs with my friend Miles in France. It's so lovely.
Wow. Amazing. Next question is, what things do you consider to be relationship deal breakers?
What, whether you're with a person or not.
Yeah.
Okay, so the most important part of a relationship for me is trust
Hmm.
and like a mutual understanding for each other.
Okay.
Um, like real honesty. Um, and just to enjoy the same things, to enjoy the same things, but also to be able to enjoy each other's things as well. So,
Yeah.
like, if there's something that you do that the other person doesn't like, then, you know, explore it,
Yeah.
explore it anyway.
Yes.
Um, because opposites are sometimes good. so that you can actually delve more into another side of life.
Totally.
But yeah, so trust and companionship. So someone's your best friend.
Tell me the very first time when love hit you that you felt like, oh my God, now I know the meaning of love. Now I know what love is about. The very first time. It doesn't need to be a romantic love, could be anything that you felt like these butterflies in your tummy. They were like, oh my God, now I know what love means. And I've got goosebumps now asking that.
Oh, that's so sweet. So I mean, this isn't about a relationship, but um, so I lost my friend in May, and she said to me, like, she knew that she was dying, but she didn't say it. And
Wow.
like, unfortunately, we lost her in COVID because she couldn't have any treatment because she couldn't get out. But she said something to me which was so amazing, and I'll never ever forget the fact that she put me before herself, and I just like, whoa, that is a proper true love friendship. Like, and I wouldn't say it was butterflies, but everywhere I go, there are butterflies now because of her. Because
Oh,
she
wow.
said to me, Sarah, you are a songwriter. And do you know what? It's because I was singing a song to her little boy, who was 4 at the time. I was singing a song and just making up a song on the spot with her. And she was very weak and laying on the bed and just enjoying me entertaining her little boy. And she went,
Oh,
Sarah, come here and promise me something. You will be a songwriter
wow.
and you will never give up because you have a gift the world needs. And if you don't do this, you're doing yourself and the world a disservice. You need to do this. Promise me you'll do
Wow.
this. Like, and that's the nicest thing anyone has ever said to me. And so she has given me that promise and that love that I hold in my heart every single day. If I would never give up anyway, but she's the reason I'm not ever going to give up, because I promised her. She made me believe in my own gift. I didn't believe in myself enough. Um,
Wow.
and I released my music, and I did every time I do it, I feel her near me. And every time I go somewhere, she's like dropping white feathers everywhere. Or I go to a beach, I find a heart stone or a heart shell. Or she's such a spiritual guide for me. And so the butterflies are everywhere because of her.
Beautiful, beautiful. How did you path cross for the first time?
Because I went to school with her sister,
Oh my God. That's
and
how.
there was always a party. And they went to separate schools. All three sisters went to separate schools, and
Uh-huh.
there was always a house party. And then I got introduced to Carly, and I just thought, who is this light? Like, she's like a beaming light, and she
Wow.
says exactly what she thinks. She would say exactly what she thinks every single time, and like,
Wow.
she inspired me so much. And it's probably because of her that I'm so careful with health, and you know I
Yeah.
just, I just, I feel like I need to make her proud because she's inspired me so much, and I feel like I've got like a little saying. What would Carly say? So we go WWCS. What would Carly say? Like, if I need a guide, I just think, well, she'd say, "Shut up! What are you doing? Sort it out." She would just come down on me
Oh,
like
that's
a ton
very
of
sweet.
bricks.
That's very sweet. I think those people, they cross our paths for a reason. They leave a mark in our lives that is going to be forever, as you know her well, as you can think about her all the time. It's amazing. Sweet. Last question. Ready? Let's do it. Last one. But before the last question, tell me three names of three artists that you always be inspired by. Three names.
Whitney Houston,
Okay?
Shania Twain,
Okay?
and Dolly Parton.
All right. So let's pretend that Whitney Houston is there. She's still with us, okay? So one day you're gonna wake up in the morning having 3 missed calls on your phone for those 3 you just mentioned right now.
That's so cruel.
Which one? Which one you call back straight away? Which one you send a message? I'll call you back later. And the third one, you don't call back, you don't send a message, you just leave the way it is. Oh my God, tell me.
Oh. So Whitney's still alive?
Yeah, she's still with us.
Well, I actually think she is anyway. She's just on a desert island somewhere.
She's always be, yeah.
So, oh, that's really difficult. I just have to talk to her. I just have to talk to Whitney.
Okay, you call back straight away.
Yeah, I'll call her back.
Which one you send a message? I'll call you back later.
That's so hard. But okay, it's gonna have to be shy then. Sorry, Dolly.
Oh my God, I had so many guys here on the show interviews with, they are big fan of Dolly Partner from Tennessee. They'll be like, what? You ignored her?
I'm sorry, but I can't. You know, Dolly's got so many other people to get back to. She'll understand. But like, you know, Shania, I just need to ask her something.
By the way, you know what? Fun fact. I've been in a lift, just me, Shania Twain, and her partner at the time. 3 of us,
No!
yes, in
What,
London.
Mutt Lange?
In London, yes. Once. Just 3
You
of
talk
us.
to her.
Okay, so I used to work in a 5-star hotel in London a few years ago, and she was staying
Wow.
there. And suddenly I went to this 3rd floor, I think, and I was going to the lift, and I could see somebody there, and they hold the door for me. So I came in the lift, and I was like, I look at them, I was like, oh my God. The inside, I was like, I can't believe I'm just here with Shania Twain and her partner. I couldn't believe, and they were going for breakfast. Yes, yes.
What did she say?
We said, oh, hello, good morning, how are you? You know what I mean? Just like very briefly, and she literally went to have some breakfast in the restaurant in the hotel.
Did you get all butterflies?
I did. You know what? It's funny. It's funny because her songs, it remind me back. I'm originally from Brazil, and her, Brazil, this country music has always been a big thing in my state where I come from. It's like Texas, yeah. So we have this very country music, and I remember growing up in the 90s with when she exploded her songs, around the world,
Oh,
and
you
I
know
was
all of the old 90s ones.
yes, I remember like her
That
songs.
doesn't impress me much.
Yeah. So yes, I couldn't believe I was in a lift just with her
Amazing.
literally in front of me, like 3 of us, like, oh my God, why could I could expect one day? So yeah, that's a fun
Did you get
fact.
a selfie?
No, of course not. I was working. You cannot do that for sure. That was very briefly, you know what I mean?
I so would have had to get a selfie. That's
And
annoying. I'm starstruck. Oh, Shania! Grab her now!
she was literally like very casual. She was literally like very. She was going for breakfast anyway. You to imagine. She was
Oh, I
literally
love that. Well,
yeah.
when I went to see her in Dublin, me and my friend was sitting about, I don't know, 10 chairs back from the front. And Tasha, my friend, goes to me, come on, Sarah, let's get to the front because when she comes on stage, we want to be right at the front. I was like, look, if we try and move down there now and lose these seats, I will be so devastated. Let's just stay here. You never guess what she did? She turned up in a trolley behind our seats.
Oh my God! No way.
I
Oh wow.
told you we shouldn't move. She had this cloak on and she came out. She went, now let's start waking up dreaming. Oh, it was
Oh,
so good. I loved it.
oh, sweet.
She's just such an inspiration. And I know she's been ill, but she powers on. And I'm
Yeah,
so proud of her because she's been told to stop. But how can she stop when it's in her? She's a performer. She's a born performer. So
for sure.
good on her.
Amazing. Very good. Last question is, describe yourself in one positive and one negative word only.
Oh, okay. Adventurous
Hmm.
and a negative word. Sensitive.
Okay, get it. It's not end yet. Let's play now the word association game, okay? I'm going to give away some words, just one word that comes to your mind. Quick thinking, okay? Let's start with money,
Power.
family,
Connection.
fear,
Anxiety.
life,
Goals.
love,
Passion.
religion,
Spiritual.
sex.
Happiness.
I like the way you said, you look a little bit like away, happiness. Love it. Politics,
Too much.
friendship,
Energy.
desire,
Lust.
regret,
Courage.
success,
Dreams.
wish,
Bucket list.
one word for happiness.
One word for happiness.
Yeah.
Elated.
One word for Colchester.
One word for Colchester.
Yeah.
Roots.
One word for Suffolk.
Home.
One word for England.
One word for England. Patriotic.
One word for songwriter.
Inspired.
Wow. One word for singer.
Artistic.
Amazing. And the last one now, music. One word.
Life.
Beautiful. Let's pretend now I'm going to meet your best friend for a coffee, and I'm going to ask your best friend, what's the most beautiful thing about Sarah, and what's something that she still needs to work on, to improve on? What your best friend would say about you?
What's
The most beautiful thing about you, and what's something that you still need to work on, to improve on in her eyes about you?
Oh wow, that's a good question. She would say she needs to take care of herself more. She would say the loveliest thing about me is that I'm always so happy.
Wow, beautiful. Let's play now, Sarah, in the magic box, and you can ask me a question. But before that, let's play the music one more time. Let's do it. Okay, before asking the question, when I was checking your profile, there was a page called Mini Vibes Music. And I checked it out a little bit, and I could see, about it. And of course, it makes sense now after our interview, talking, about your journey working with children. So tell me a little bit about this project, Mini Vibes Music.
So it kind of started in 2015, where because I always used to make up songs for my daughter when she was a little girl, and working in a school kind of helped me realize what lit me up, and getting into children's imagination was just wild, and I didn't want to leave them. I felt like I really missed part of them. Like, children are my favorite humans because they're just so honest. And so basically Mini Vibes is bringing music to life in a musical learning way. So it started off with a project where I created the songs in my brain and made me think, right, okay, strawberry. What does a strawberry have? Okay, a strawberry is juicy, it's sweet, it's good for you. Let's turn a strawberry into a character. Strawberry is now Sally Strawberry. So I think the whole thing is just trying to teach children about nutrition and about We've got Abby Avocado, we've got Sally Strawberry, we've got Carly Carrot. So we've used alliteration, and it just developed. With the animals, we've got Lenny the lion, we've got Bob Brass Bear, and all the characters
I love it.
actually mean something, and it just developed. And then I started doing sessions. And I had a studio built in my garden. They came to my house. I sat round in a circle, and then it got so big that I had to hire out a hall. Um, and then it just took over. I was like, hang
Oh,
on, I haven't got time to do my gigs now. Oh, I'm torn. So now I'm a country singer, and now I'm a children's entertainer on the other days. And I felt like I was wearing too many hats. So then COVID happened and I couldn't do it anyway. So then
mhm.
I launched in and was like, right, do you know what? This is a chance for me to be Sarah Louise again.
Right.
So, but I didn't do any more sessions because of COVID, but I really missed it so much that I decided to take all my sessions online. So I was live streaming every day in lockdown, trying to keep the children active, trying to do all the activities with them in a free group. And I've just continued it. So now I do every Wednesday. I released all my music on all the platforms.
Amazing.
And TikTok has just gone viral. Like my gymnastics song went viral in the Olympics because everyone was using my sound. I love gymnastics.
Wow.
There's another one, riding on a horse. Literally millions of views it's had. I'm just waiting for the money to come in now and go, thank you, thank you. Millions and millions and millions of people. How do we turn that into a profit?
Beautiful. I get your point. I think working with children and for children, it's a gift because they're pure. You know what I mean? Everything is just so pure about them that,
It's just
as
so
you,
rewarding to work
yeah,
with children. And
okay,
like, when I started doing children's workshops, I started doing children's songwriting workshops, and they were helping me create the songs.
totally,
And it was just beautiful because they would literally go, what, can I write that? Yeah, go on. But it's not real. It doesn't matter. It's in your mind. Go
totally.
with it. It's an imagination. It's brilliant. And they loved that because they were like, really? Yeah, come on, let's go. Um,
Sarah, you can ask me a question now.
oh, yay. Okay. So I would like to ask you, I know it's not about the magic box, but you seem like a really passionate person. I've seen some of your videos and it's just, I love how you get people to just open up to you.
Yes.
And I was going to ask you, there must be a dream tucked away somewhere that you haven't chased yet. However crazy it is, what is it? Is there a
Wow.
dream that you really want to chase that you haven't yet?
Beautiful, beautiful question. Um, I'm a big dreamer. You know what I mean? A dreamer every day, like about things. I think everything's possible. Everything, but a dream that it's something that's always, even before the magic box, but always being, around me. It's about traveling around the world, doing something or anything. And this is even it's funny because even before the magic box, I was already thinking about that. One day I'd love to travel around the world, to connect with people, doing something that I would connect with them and somehow learn, teach, or be involved something that would bring something beautiful and nice. But I didn't know what that could be. Literally, I didn't know what that could be until I started doing the show. And
Oh,
the show is something that I love doing. The show, it's something that's the best feeling anyone can have. When I'm here, that's the best feeling anyone can have. And based on your question, I would love, and I will do one day, travel around the world with the magic box, and doing the same thing as I always wanted to do, meet those people who already be on the show, learn a little bit more about their lives, because here we have like less than an hour to talk about a lot of topics, and I'd love to touch base in some topics that we talked during the interview, to be more deep, to have more time to talk that in person, one to one. So that's something that I was before the show was already thinking to do, but I didn't know how and how the connection would be. Since I started doing the show, I said, okay, now I understand what the dream I had before. Now is a good opportunity for me through the show to travel around the world, meet people that I had here over 1,500 interviews already here on the
that's
show from every continent, so every place in the world you can imagine. So imagine to be able to go everywhere and just meet those people and have a chat in
face to
person.
face.
face to face and talk about different topics that we talk about here. I could tell so many stories about people, open up about, as you said, for some reason the platform brings people they feel comfortable. Sometimes they share personal things that when I'm editing, I go like, my God, that's very personal. Let me double check with them if they wanted me to keep or not. And sometimes they go like, no, 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 I want you to keep it because this is going to help someone, so there's always different topics here. But when I'm editing, I'm always aware of it because people, they get so comfortable here. That's even myself. Sometimes I forget I'm recording and I just, it's the best
Oh,
of me. So people, is the same connection here as well. So it's a dream that, it's something
where
that's,
where would you like to go first?
you know what? The most of my guests here on the show, they are from the US. So let's say I start the tour in New York City.
Awesome.
Yeah,
That.
and around. So, but yeah, it's been a lovely journey for sure. Yeah, that's my answer for you.
Well, I hope you have a lovely time in New York.
Can you imagine? Can you wait to get there?
Yeah, love that.
Sarah, and based on your, about, by the way, thanks again for the interview. Thanks for being so kind. I know you are very
Okay.
busy, when you took the time. I think nowadays we are so busy, we have our own lives. And when someone take their time for us, it's a present, it's a gift for sure. So thanks again. And, carry off your music. Lovely to see, you exploring your passion, your gifts, and, bring the best of you for people as well. I think it's amazing to be able to do that. And based on your suggestion about, choosing a topic for, of your challenge, you're writing a song every day. I'll
Have
give you
you
a
got
topic.
one?
Yes, I'm going to give one for you. Can I?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, it's a word that's defined me a lot. Since as a teenager, I always had this word with me, willpower.
Willpower.
Yeah.
That's a great topic.
So yeah, I'm not sure if someone already suggested, but
No,
it's
that's
no,
really good because if you don't have willpower, what else are you going to have?
there you go. So it's a word that I love this word. I always had this word, in myself because I wouldn't be here talking to you if I didn't have this willpower along
Well,
with me. So I did enjoy the interview.
I loved it. Thank you so much. It's been so nice.
Thanks.
Like some stuff, like you say, I forget you're recording. Just
I
like
know.
I said, get verbal diarrhea, just start talking. I'm like, oh, I can't remember what the question was now.
Before you go, Sarah, if you can share a positive message or anything that you live by.
Well, I don't want to be preachy, but I think that dreams, like from what my daughter said tonight, she's like, well, you got too old for dreams. It kind of made me think, do you know what? No, you're not. Dreams do not have deadlines.
No,
That's my, like, if you keep believing in yourself and keep showing up for yourself, then they're going to come true or they're going to get you closer to what you want.
absolutely.
So work out what you want and just keep believing that you're going to get there.
And dream big. Don't be shy to dream big.
What's the point? If it's not big, it's not a dream, is it?
Love it.
Like,
Absolutely.
to just keep going in the same direction as your goals. Like if something doesn't get you closer to your goal, get rid of it. Like pshum, pshum. Like you
Go
literally
through it.
swim through it. Just keep swimming, just keep swimming. That's another good film, William. Nemo, Finding Nemo. Brilliant film. Thank you very much.
Thanks again regards to your daughter, to your friends and family, and you keep in touch. It was a pleasure having you on the
Thank
show.
you
Okay.
very much, William. Have a great time and see you in New York.
Yes. Take care.
Take care.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
So, did you like the show? Don't forget to give a like, share it, and also don't forget to subscribe to the channel. And if you'd like to be part of the show as well, first, subscribe to our channel, and after that, just go to our website, www.williamandthemagicbox.com, and send us a request saying why would you like to be part of the show. And I see you there. Bye bye, see you next time.